I've never messed this one up.
Food is kind of my love language. I love the outcome, so I do like to do this and do all the little steps. And I just know when I lost Dad, like, it was so helpful.
Alex, do you want some sourdough toast? Toasted, yeah. Look at the loaf. Look how good I do it now.
Sweet.
You got that?
Yeah.
You want to take in the new car?
Yeah.
Let me know what you think of that.
Thank you.
Love you.
Good morning. It's afternoon. I'm used to saying morning. It's actually afternoon. I had to take a family member to an appointment today. So I was doing that this morning. So I'm just getting home now and gonna have some lunch and maybe make some sourdough. I think, yeah, you guys see me feeding it this morning. It's starting to rise, so I think it'll be good to bake with in about an hour or 2 hours. This time around, I've been keeping my bread in the container, and it's keeping it really nice and fresh. So this is all, like, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna toast it, and then this is all we'll have for tonight. So we will be due for a loaf tomorrow, so I definitely will bake one. While I had my family member at an appointment, I just read the whole time. The appointment went a lot longer, so I was there a couple hours, but it was wonderful because I just got to read. I got a lot of reading done from my book club book. So I already have so many ideas for book club. I don't know about the discussions yet, like the questionnaire and stuff, but I do know the snacks. And this is not a spoiler at all. So if you haven't read this book, or, you know, if you're reading it now, it's not a spoiler. But one of the things in the book is they talk about, like, there's like a potluck, which could be an idea. We could do a potluck. That would be much easier on me if we did a potluck. So we could do a potluck, but one of the things which I would bring would be turtle cupcakes. This girl in the book brought turtle cupcakes to the potluck. It was like a bridal shower, I think. But she brought these turtle cupcakes, and it's like a big thing in this book that, anyway, if I say any more, it'll be spoilers, but turtle cupcakes, like, and when, I feel like the girl in the book, because she, like, overly explains these cupcakes in her, like, work email. Like she sent it to everyone that she works with about the cupcakes that she's bringing. And she's like, I'm bringing turtle cupcakes, but they're not turtles like with the chocolate and the nuts and the caramel. She's like, they're turtles, like actual turtles. Like they're going to be like green and like turtles, the animal. I just love that she did that because that is so me. But anyway, so yeah, there's gonna be turtle cupcakes at book club. If I have anything to say about it, there will be turtle cupcakes. So anyway, I really like this book. It's different. Like it just seems like I know all the pieces are gonna come together at the end, but right now I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. I have some predictions, but I don't know. I'll probably finish this today. But I have a busy few days, actually. So hopefully the vlogs will be, you know, okay. I find it hard to vlog when there's a lot going on because there's a lot going on. So not that there's stuff going on, but like I'm going to be babysitting for 2 days, like Thursday, Friday. So I won't be vlogging when I'm babysitting, but I can before and after. But it's just going to be different. I don't vlog Fridays anyways, do I? Anyway, I have someone in my life who lost a family member. It's nobody that I personally know, like, you know what I mean? But somebody that's in my life lost somebody. And so I'm helping them out with babysitting during the funeral and the wake and stuff like that. And I just placed an order at Walmart to get delivered because I want to make... Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to make something because I just know when I lost Dad, like, it was so helpful. And, like, losing Trevor's mom and Jimmy. Like, I've noticed that, like, the thing that's the most helpful is food. And it just is. It's what nobody is going to ask you for food, but that's what everybody needs. And I don't know. There is quite a bit of dietary stuff. So I'm not comfortable providing a meal, but I do know that chocolate chip cookies, like appetizer cookies, are more than acceptable and would be appreciated and would be fine. You know, there's no allergies or anything like that with that. But so I'm thinking I might make like 3 batches of appetizer cookies and give, because they're going to drop off their kids before the wake. So I'm thinking if I have the cookies done before the wake, I can give it to them and they can bring it to the wake. And where their wake is, I know for sure that there is a kitchen and you can keep food in there. So I'm going to just make like literally 3 batches. It works out to be like more than a dozen a batch. So like it'll probably be like 4 dozen cookies. And then that way they can have them in the back room. So if they want to take a break or anything, they'll have cookies at least. I don't know. Like I'd love to do more, but I just don't know with the dietary stuff. I don't know. I'm not comfortable. You know what I mean? Doing something. I don't know. But I think the cookies will be nice. So I'm going to surprise them with that. And give it to them before the wake. So I'm going to, tomorrow maybe we can bake together. How about that? Because tomorrow's going to be a weird a weird vlogging day for me because a big chunk of my day is going to be babysitting. So maybe I will show you step by step exactly how I do the appetizer cookies. I've done that before, but I don't know where it's on my channel. I don't know. So I'll do it again. We'll do step by step together, exactly like to the absolute everything, how I do these cookies, like exactly. Because they are truly the best cookies ever. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow because I'll be doing 3 batches. So yeah, anyway, so I got an order coming with all the ingredients, and then I got some like kitty type food to have in the house because I'm going to be feeding them supper and stuff when they're here. So I got like macaroni and cheese and you know what kids like. So it's 3 kids. So anyway, it's hard. It's really, really hard when you lose somebody, and it's just every little thing that people do, I feel like feels like they moved mountains for you. Like that's the way I felt whenever we lost dad, especially, but like everybody, but like every little thing somebody said or did for us or brought us, it just felt like they literally handed us the winning lottery ticket and was like, here you go. Like, I just couldn't believe the kindness like some people had. So I always said, like, if if I'm ever in the position where, you know, I'm not the one grieving, you know what I mean? And something is happening to someone else, like, I really want to be able to show up. And food is kind of my love language. I do like to make sure people are like good in that area. So I think that's what I'll do. I don't know. But yeah. I was talking about the turtles. The turtle. I'll show you guys my favorite way to do sourdough. I think I've tried every single recipe out there, but this one, in my opinion, is the best recipe that I've never messed this one up. Maybe my skill has developed, so maybe it's not the recipe, but I don't know. It's really, really good, okay? So this is the starter you guys see me feed this morning. It's risen, it's nice and bubbly and active. So what we're gonna do, unfortunately, this recipe does require a kitchen scale. So I just love, this is like my most used item in my kitchen is the kitchen scale. I use it all the time, so I prefer it. So you gotta use a scale. I mean, it is worth it. It is. It was like $14 on Amazon, and I use it every day. So a bowl, I'm gonna take off my rings. A bowl, you're going to need 300 grams of water, and I like to pop mine in the microwave for like 11 seconds, just so it's not quite room temp, but it's not warm either. It's just like, it's like when you put your finger in, you don't feel anything. Do you know what I mean? So not warm, but you guys know. Then you're going to add 120 grams of your bubbly starter. Maybe I'll put you guys closer so you guys can see. I want you guys to be able to see. See how it's nice and floaty? You want your starter to be able to float in water. So 120 grams. This should probably be close to that. 115. 121. That will be good. And then that's what I have left. I'll save that for another day. The thing about sourdough is that the ingredients are always the same. It's just the amount, like the proportions that you're using. So you just put your little bit warmer than room temp water, 300 grams of water, 120 grams of bubbly active starter, and give it a nice mix. And you see, everyone does it different. Like if you guys are watching Pam, Pam's has her sourdough up and running again. So I've been watching her do her loaves, and she does it different than me. I mean, I used to do it the way she does, and it was good. But this way is my favorite so far. Okay, so it should end up looking like milk. So now we're gonna add in 500 grams of unbleached flour. You're gonna tear your scale. Now it's 500 on the dot. So we're gonna remove that. Now you're just gonna mix this up. Once you get it a bit mixed up like this, then you're going to go in with your hands and squeeze the crap out of it so that you don't have any dry pieces. So now I'm just gonna go in with my hands. And this is what I mean by squeeze. I just like squeeze it so that all of the flour becomes incorporated with your dough. This recipe has you add in your salt later. So in an hour, I'm gonna add in my salt. So I'm just squeezing it. I'm not kneading it. I'm just squeezing it so that there's no dry clumps. It's a very shaggy, sticky dough, as you can see. That's what you want. You just want to squeeze so there's no dry bits. Everything should feel wet. Like I'm literally just squeezing and squeezing. Okay, that should be good. So now you're gonna let this just rest like this for 1 hour and cover it with a damp towel, saran wrap, whatever you want. I think I'm gonna do saran wrap because I'm short on the tea towels right now. So you're gonna cover that and let that sit for 1 hour. It's been 1 hour. This is what our bread looks like now, or our dough. So this part of the recipe is my favorite. I don't know why, I just like this part. So what we're gonna do now is add in 20 grams of water and 10 grams of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. So, you can see that, right? Make sure you guys can see, yeah. So, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna dimple your dough to get that salt all worked in there. Now you want to just, I'm just doing a little bit of stretch and folding just to kind of work everything through. But you're going to want to just work in all that salt. So try to get that salt all absorbed into your dough. Your dough is going to start to look real like rubbery or like, I don't know, like just kind of slimy. But that's okay. You want that. You want to, these aren't really your stretch and folds yet. This is mostly just another squeeze to get all that salt in there. I'm just kind of like pinching it all just to work in all the salt. There's no gluten development yet, so that's why it's all like stringy and holy. But you'll see that will all come together. So just gonna pinch all that salt in there, and then I'm gonna kind of just form this into like a bit of a ball. Now we're gonna let this sit for about a half an hour. That salt, it's not a bug or nothing. The pink salt has like bigger pieces in it. So now we're gonna let that sit for about a half an hour and then we'll come back. It's been 30 minutes and our dough looks like this. So now what you're gonna do is pull from the bottom. And I used to just do this and then flop it over, but now I really take the time to stretch the dough. So you just go around, pick up all sides of your dough, and I give it a nice stretch. You can already see it's already built up so much better than it was even just 30 minutes ago. And I do this until I can't do it anymore, until it becomes like too taut, I guess, to do it. There's no wrong way to do things though. Like, this to me is fun. I have the time. I love the outcome. So I do like to do this and do all the little steps but you don't have to do it this way. You can do sourdough any way you want. I've just been liking this way. Eventually, see how it's like very like see-through-ish there, and it could probably break. Eventually, your dough is going to get in a couple hours to a point where you won't be able, well, mine's already kind of there. Usually that breaks pretty easy. So I'm just doing this a few times. This is working all of your gluten. Okay, I think that's good for right now. So now you're gonna let this sit for another 30 minutes. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing. I usually do it about 3 to 4 times. It just depends on how the dough looks and feels. Why are you laughing?
Are you time lapsing it?
What?
Are you time lapsing it?
No. I talk to my friends. I'm gonna time lapse them. So it's been about 45 minutes actually. This is our dough. We're gonna do the same thing. Just pick it up. See how much like more like together it is. It's ripping a bit, so we still have some work to do. Just pick it up and stretch it. Fold it over. Pick it up and stretch it. So you're gonna, sorry, Trevor's home from work, he's making a coffee. We're gonna pick it up, stretch it, and you do this, I don't know, like I just do it a few times, like over like 2 hours, every 30 minutes for about like 2 hours. Yeah, it seems pretty good and stretched out. I do it till it's like taut, like that. Do you know what I mean? So let this sit 30 minutes. I stretched and folded again. So I'm just letting it sit now. I'll do the last stretch and fold with you guys. And then you let it sit for a few hours untouched. So anyways, I got a big thing of chocolate chips for the cookies and 2 white cream chocolate chips. Because like I said, I'm making a whole bunch. I got more unbleached all-purpose flour. I like the Great Value brand. I can't tell a difference between that and the Robin Hood, and it's $3 cheaper. So I also got muffin liners or cupcake liners, because I made muffins on the weekend. I don't think you guys seen that, but they were a huge hit. So I'm thinking I could possibly also make some muffins to send to my friend. So I needed more golden brown sugar, and I got like stuff for the kids for when they're here. I needed more eggs, blackberries. I still have strawberries. The kids love fruit, so I still have strawberries in there. I got some Parmesan cheese because I'm making lasagna tomorrow for me, Trevor, and the kids, but the kids that are here won't eat that lasagna, so they're going to have macaroni and cheese. This is not what I ordered. I ordered a different, they'll still eat this. I actually ordered the Cheeto mac and cheese, but, so I got that. And then their mom said they like Crispers, so I got all dressed Crispers. That's all I got. I just didn't feel like running out in the store today because I was literally just there yesterday. But that should be good. Okay, you guys, the evening got away from me. It's after 8. I'm happy with how this rose, and it's hard to tell in this bowl because this is a really big bowl. But so what you're gonna do, I wet the counter. This is all nice and wet. But what you're gonna do now, oh, it's starting to dry. Get your counter good and wet, and you're going to drop the dough onto the wet surface like this, and then you're going to shape it just so it's nice and taut. Let this, oh sorry, let this sit for 30 minutes uncovered on the counter. I want it a bit more taut. You can hear the air bubbles. You can see bubbles. That's good. That's what you want. So you're gonna let this sit for 30 minutes uncovered. Okay, it has been 30 minutes, and as you can see, it kind of flattens out a bit, and that's okay. So it's been 30 minutes sitting here. So what you're gonna do is take a bowl or anything like that. I just have this thing. And you line it with some sort of like towel, tea towel or something. And then you dust it with flour. So I'm using rice flour because I seen someone else do it, and I actually really like, I find that rice flour is easy to dust off. So, you guys see, yeah. Give that a nice dusting. And then, what you're gonna do is kind of shape your sourdough so that it's nice and taut. And then you're gonna put the smooth side down into the basket. Now this is gonna continue to proof in the fridge. So, just so you know. And then I just take it and like stitch it, because this creates tension. I just make it so that it's nice and tight. And look, you can see like I got bubbles everywhere. But I just do that, and then I take some of the rice flour, sprinkle it on top, and then, oh, you guys are on top of my thing there. This was the same plastic wrap I've been using all day. I wrap it, and then I put it in the fridge overnight, and then bake it in the morning. So that's how I do my sourdough. Nobody asked, but I thought I would film it. So I'm in my jammies, I'm showered, I'm all ready for bed. So I'm not gonna really come on camera, but I'm here. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll show you what this looks like baked, and we'll do some cookies. I have to, I have a few little things to do tomorrow, so there'll still be a vlog. But I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you then. Bye.